You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What's up, my galactic gigglers? I'm saying, do I always say that?
Yeah.
Okay, because someone ran up to me and they were like, what's up, galactic?
Well, you know what's funny is that's the only word that pops into my head, and it's like not Giggly
It's the
Squad
only
coded
G
at
word.
all.
It's the only G word in the English language. Quote me. Quote me. Check it.
I want to bring something up immediately.
Yeah, this is our second episode.
Oh, right.
Ever.
Oh, this is our second episode.
Yeah, and I came with a lot of notes because I was worried we'd forget what to say.
Hannah came with a lot of notes because we hung out yesterday.
Which was such a mistake. By the way, hanging out with us is not fun because we will bring something up, start laughing, and then one of us goes, hold it. Save it for camera.
Yeah.
So then Des is sitting there like,
It's also not fun hanging out with us if you're not us.
I thought you could say in general.
Yeah, in general, it's not. Because Des was around, Joe was around, and they were just like not speaking. And I was like, I'm performing with my friend right now.
Also, my thing is like, we're obviously laughing. Just add to the laugh. Just keep laughing with
throw
us.
in a joke. Why don't you participate?
Yeah, tag it up.
But anyway, so I'm hanging out with Hannah. We're laughing hysterically. And then something happens and she like looks over at a table and there's a book on the table. Oh. And she goes, surely someone has been in here, broken in, stolen your stuff, and
You've been robbed.
replaced it with other people's things.
There was a Colleen Hoover book sitting on the table, which I know a man's not reading that book.
Here's the thing. Sorry that I want to better myself in 2026. And I just was like, I don't read. I never read. I should read. And sometimes I get put on book talk and a girl was like, this is the best book ever. And the only reason I picked the book I picked is because there's a movie coming out.
This is my question. How much have you actually read it?
No, I just got it.
By the
When
way,
you saw it, it had just been delivered.
I looked at it, looked up at her, and I looked at you like I caught you doing crystal meth. Like, I was like, do you want to talk about this? Like, does your family know? What kind of double life have you been living? Do I know who you are?
Hannah literally looks at it and goes, what the heck is that?
No, I got like disturbed because everything I know about you, I question now. I'm like,
I didn't know what you were talking about. And I was like, oh my God, what? And I was like, that's a book.
like, I don't know. I envisioned you, if you were to read, it would be a picture book or a pop culture magazine. Or self-help, or as we like to do, we just watch something on Netflix and put closed captions, and that's reading.
You want to know what it really boils down to? I haven't felt this, and I love feeling better than people.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite feelings.
Yeah.
And I haven't felt that in a while when it comes to movies and books. One of my favorite things to say is, well, I read the book. And I haven't been able to say it in about 15 years. So I was like, oh, I know this movie's coming out. I'm going to read the book so that when I see the movie, I can be like, well, it was a little different from the book.
Yeah. Actually, people who say that are so fucking smart. But I'm that person, you know, when they always go, oh, have you read the book? You have a couple options.
Yeah.
You can just say yes and lie and pray they don't have a follow-up question. Or you say no, and then they like explain the book to you, which you don't want either. Or you do what I do, and I go, skimmed. I saw the first couple parts.
The last time I've legitimately been able to say, yeah, I read the book was The Bridge to Terabithia in 2007.
I never say when I was younger, I was an avid reader, but
and my mom read it to me. Everyone's like, what's the second episode going to be?
The cool thing now, it's kind of like, okay, it's like a PR thing for celebrities who are really good looking and want like respect. Like, you know how like Nickelodeon kids will like do like a slutty movie to be like, I'm an adult now.
What is that?
It's rebranding, baby. Rebranding 101.
Yeah, why do they always, why are people so mad when
people
like,
grow up?
Yeah, when like Sabrina Carpenter, I feel like is like a really good example where she's like, I'm not on the Disney Channel
also,
anymore.
people don't choose where they start. Like just because you start somewhere, because that's your opportunity, doesn't mean it's like should be engraved in
people like putting people in a box.
Exactly. So there's all these like hot girls recently that are launching book clubs to show that they can read.
I love it.
One of them, Kaya Gerber.
Okay.
Another one, Olivia Ponton.
Okay.
All gorgeous, stunning models who were like, by the way, join my book club. And you're like, oh, she's multidimensional.
Are they meeting? Or this is like on the internet?
Let's be honest. I've never clicked into a book club.
Right. So you don't know the actual logistics
So,
of it.
and the logistics stress me out. So I'm not sure.
Maybe I'll join Kaya Gerber's book club. You never know.
Or maybe we're not doing a Giggly book club. We don't have the bandwidth.
No, that's actually, then I've really lost the plot.
Actually, my mom, who's retired right now, has a book club. Actually, she has a knitting club and another club. She said knitting is the best gossip. Like she gets there, all they do is gossip. And she couldn't go the last week, and she's like, I have so much
She's
to
so
be
behind.
She's so behind on the gossip.
Wait, speaking of clubs, have you seen the Ashley Tisdale cut article?
Okay.
Like,
That was the book I wanted to read this week, the Cut article. But
That
I
was the
haven't.
book I wanted to
the
read.
Cut has such small font; it intimidates
Yeah.
me. Did you read the article?
I didn't read.
I skimmed.
I skimmed it. I skimmed the article. I didn't read the full article, but I read like a thing that did like a synopsis of
Yeah.
it. And it was basically like Ashley didn't say any names. She basically said how she felt after having a baby and then joining a mom club, and how it
Was
eventually
it a
turned
club
into
or
like
just like a friend group?
it was like a friend group. Look, I'm not like fully abreast on
Look, I
like
don't
the
know what
mom
moms are up
club
to.
situations,
Yeah.
but I know that is like a real thing now.
Like, did you have to get hazed to get in?
People will have like Facebook groups in their area, and it's like, if you live in this like neighborhood, this is the group, and then you can like ask the moms different stuff.
Okay.
It sounds good in theory,
Yes.
but in reality, yeah, a friend group. That's why we only have each other as friends. Like a friend group is so intense because there's just so many different personalities. Add in your hormonal. You like just had a baby.
You hate your husband.
You probably hate your husband. So she writes this article, which actually I thought is cool of the Cut to like have different celebrities like write certain
love
like
an op-ed.
essays.
Give me
Yeah,
an
like I
op.
think that's fun. So she writes this article. She does not say anyone's name. She does not say the main reason why she left. She puts it all on herself, like that she didn't feel included. There were certain like situations where she
But
felt
saying
like left out.
I didn't feel included is saying like I was bullied.
Yes.
Hillary, this is our knitting club right now.
Hillary Duff's husband. First of all, nobody's talking about the fact that we're talking about a feud between Ashley Tisdale, Sharpay Evans, and Hillary Duff, Lizzie McGuire. Like, I don't think we're putting enough emphasis on that.
Also, like, I didn't know Hillary Duff had a husband.
She has a husband.
She has. Yes.
She has a husband, and huge Hillary Duff fan.
Huge.
Love her.
Love.
Really, like, love her stuff.
She had a song come out. Let's go.
Love her work. I do think, and I feel the same way with like reality TV when the ladies get into fights. Anytime a husband jumps in, I'm always like,
No.
no, it's not your arena. Like, you don't need to.
Do you envision that like he was talking to Hillary about it and like
I was like, I'm just gonna post it.
or yeah, and like maybe she felt a little hurt and then
Yeah.
he felt like, well,
I have to stick up for you.
I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna get involved.
He basically posted a comment that like was since deleted, but people obviously screenshotted it, saying that Ashley Tisdale is like a narcissist, self-centered, and like that she was the problem. But Mandy Moore was in this group. There was one other famous person.
Oh, the blonde, Meghan Trainor.
Meghan Trainor. Yes.
Look at
Just
us.
like, I'm like, wait, what was this mom club like though? What did you guys talk about before it failed?
Okay, I have multiple thoughts. First of all, who did do you think Ashley got really hurt and she was like, maybe other moms will
Relate to this.
relate and
Other
feel
moms
less
have
alone.
left mom groups. Yes.
Yes, but I guess at that level, you posting something and not naming names,
People know.
look,
People know.
people
know.
and even if we may not know,
Right.
But they know, and it was enough to cause a kerfuffle in the community.
Ashley writing the article.
I have to read the article.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think
She's
it was a
hurt.
bad thing.
She's hurt.
Yeah. She was hurt and she wanted to express that she was hurt.
Okay, you know what this needs? A reunion. You can host it. Let's get the girls together and let's talk it out.
You know
like
what
adults.
it needs? You know what? Rather than reunions, I think we should start doing And we'll bring this up to Hulu or Netflix or anyone who's interested. We should
powers that
start
be.
doing more of like a Judge Judy thing.
Okay, that's crazy you brought that up because you know how people always DM us with like issues and stuff.
Yes.
I'd love to like bring it on and like they're fighting and we will like pick sides.
After you said on the pod the other day, like if you're gonna DM Paige about your boyfriend, it's done. I got so many DMs like, okay, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but just this one situation, what do you think? And I'm like, leave him.
I feel like you were Judge Judy in another life.
Yeah, because yeah.
Have you
I
ever-
used to watch Judge Judy all the time with my grandma.
And when you like stayed home from school.
I was just like, this bitch gets it.
By the way, back to my mom's book club. She said it's the funniest thing ever because they all drink during it. So like
So you read the book and then you go to someone's house and you talk about the book.
and you have like a month. It's once a month. So you have
Okay.
a month and like different people choose the book. So like she'll be like, oh, this month we're reading this. But now there's characters in this book club.
Are there any times where you're like, didn't read it?
That's the thing. I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are.
Okay,
one
Hillary
of the moms is just there for the alcohol.
Yeah.
But it is at her house. So everyone lets it go.
They're like, she hosts.
She hosts, but then every now and then she gets a little too drunk and starts getting into opinions of the book. And they're like, we know you didn't read it. You've never read a book. And she's like, but I disagree with your opinion.
A classic 10th grade Page.
And you know, guess who's the most fun? She is. She is. So, but her husband.
Giggly Squad is built on having opinions with no knowledge.
Actually, people have asked me opinions on like how to do reality TV, and I was like, you just have to have a strong opinion, whether you care or not. That's how you're successful. Just
So
get
many-
an opinion and lean into it, even if you're wrong.
Even people asking like advice on podcasting, I'm like, I don't know what other people do, but I know that what we do
We will
should
fight to the
not
death for
be suggested.
So this book club, her husband reads everything and loves it, and it's at their house. But she's drinking.
Oh, this is
couples. Oh, couples. So they all come.
Sorry, are your parents swingers? It's giving swinging season.
It's middle of the day too, and all these couples come together and they've read the book. And my mom, she's a teacher. She's
Right,
an
so
avid
she,
reader.
like, yeah.
She's read it. She has an analysis.
She's marked pages.
My dad tries to. He always falls. Every month he says, I'm going to read it. He falls off, which, like many of us, it's where I get it from. So yeah, book clubs I think are back. Bring clubs back.
Just trying to rack my brain on what fucking club I would ever join at the ripe age of 33. There's not a single club you could get me into right now.
Actually, you're right. When I was younger, I did love like a volleyball club for socializing.
Yeah. You've been really going to like Pilates classes though. I feel like you have like friends there. Like, like whatever place you go to, people there.
Let's just say when
You're
I
in a
walk
workout
in,
club.
when I walk in, I get
You're going to nod.
I get a nod,
Hannah's
and,
here.
and then someone's a little like, I'm like, yeah, the bathroom's over there. Like I know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I do have to say, I did faint in my last Pilates class. No one knows because
Wait.
we're never telling.
Please
anyone.
tell this story because it's so me. I'm
I
like,
know how
when you
you
told me
feel
this story, I
on the
was
Giggly Squad tour.
shocked.
So I think I hadn't eaten, and when I say I hadn't eaten, I think I just had one breakfast. Like I think it was like around lunchtime.
Like all I had was a burrito at
All I had was
Chick-fil-A, and then I had
an
some
egg
French
burrito.
toast.
Yeah,
So you had
with-
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I
Yeah.
had breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
Yeah.
and I showed up, but was feeling kind of hungry. But I was like, I could do this. And the teacher was tough.
So it's like a regular Pilates class, or is this like a Pilates like fusion?
Okay,
You know
I've
where
never
they do,
done this
like-
kind. There's where there's the second machine. It's called like the octagon or something. It's called like the guillotine.
Yeah.
It's like, and it has like fur.
The one that has the bar thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
The
it has
fur things for your like.
fur
Yeah.
handcuffs.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm about to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I knew it.
It's like
And
sponsored by UGG Australia.
this is how I knew I was gonna get fucked up because the teacher was like gorgeous, skinny, and pregnant.
I would have walked out.
You
The
know,
motivation just inside that woman's pinky, I could never relate.
she had 2 abs above her belly, and she looked at me and I said, "You're about, you're about to be disgusted by what's gonna happen."
She was like, and how far along are you?
And I was like, "It was just a burrito." So
Wait, imagine you accidentally go to like a Lamaze Pilates class.
what is that?
I mean, I made that up, but like Lamaze is like when you go and like learn how to breathe when you like give birth.
Yes.
I'm sure there's somewhere in California they have like Pilates / Lamaze.
You just know, like, and also she was like 9 months and she was just standing there and it was like her 4th class of the day and she's like, good morning, how are you? And I was like, just
her legs like by her head. She's like, how are you?
She's stretching.
Take a seat anywhere.
She was gorgeous to the point that I was going to ask her like what mascara she used. And I looked and I'm like, oh, that's just her natural eyelashes. So we start and I was like trying.
Our class, 45 minutes.
50 minutes.
Yeah.
And I wanted her to be proud of me. Like, you know, some instructors, you're like, whatever, they think I suck, I don't care. For whatever reason, I wanted her to be proud of me. And I wanted her, I mean, she literally should be at home with her baby and she's with me. So, and there was another girl in the class. So it was supposed to be a full class, just 2 girls. So, you know, yeah, it got intense.
You had a private Pilates class
Accidentally.
with a pregnant lady.
It was the pregnant lady was the instructor.
Oh.
And then the other girl was like perfect.
Okay.
And me. Hey guys.
Wait, when you told me the story the other day, you made it seem like you were in a big class and no one saw you slip out to go pass out. I didn't realize it was you and another person. Were you just like, sorry, I have to go faint alone somewhere?
Okay, so the first 30 minutes you do at the guillotine.
Okay.
And I like did okay. And I was like kind of feeling myself, got a little cocky.
Yeah.
Go to the second machine. And there's this thing called pikes. If you don't know what a pike is, it's a plank that then you bring your butt up in the air like a triangle and your head down.
Yep.
And we just kept doing pikes, like to the point where I was like, this is how I die.
And the blood's like rushing
and the blood
to your
is
head.
rushing to my head. So I think I was like shaking my head. So then we get up and we have to put our leg on this wooden, the contraptions are being, I was like, what sick fuck invented this?
It's a guy invented Pilates.
Joseph.
Yeah.
So it's this.
Is that his name? Joseph Pilates?
Joseph Pilates. Okay. He's Italian. No, I'm just kidding. Joey Pilates. So it's this wooden thing. Have you ever seen that swivels? So you have to put your foot on this thing that swivels and then put your leg on the machine and try to keep your foot from swiveling. That threw me into a tailspin. I felt really out of control. And the next thing you know, I started to get lightheaded. And by the way, it's me and one other girl. And also it was the kind of thing where like, you know, when you want to do it right, but you literally can't. And then the instructor's like lifting. I'm like, I know what I should be doing. I literally can't do this right now. So I'm like.
Also, once one body part starts shaking, you're like, and I'm done for it. Like I can't undo that.
Also, body parts are shaking that aren't even working hard. So I'm like fully like a baby deer just trying to do this exercise. And then I think I scared myself because I was like, I'm scared. And then I got lightheaded. And then I started having like a mini panic attack. And then
because you're scared you're gonna pass out.
Yeah. And then you know when you're watching yourself have a panic attack.
Yeah.
And then you're looking around like
you're like, no one's noticing that inside I'm dying. No, did your vision go? That's always like my first
blurry
indication.
Vision. Yeah. It all was like, wow. So in that moment, I had a bunch of different voices. I said, Hannah, suck it up. You're doing Pilates.
Yeah.
A pregnant lady is bossing you around. You could do this. Then a part of me was like, call 911. Like, call the police.
You just start smiling like Lenore. You're like, it hurts less if you smile.
Do you know what I actually did? Now I remember because I blacked it out. I started just messing with my socks. I started getting off the machine, just messing with my socks.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm just like fixing something.
Yeah, my sock is like off.
Did you have water?
Yeah, but it was also like the other girl was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, the other girl was like breezing. She was like, this is easy. So I messed with both my socks. I've ran out of sock options. I can't think of another sock to mess with. And I know the instructor, it's not like I'm in a big
some
class.
finance bro should come out with a line of socks and name it sock options. Like stock options.
God.
Anyway, email me later about it. Okay, so you're like, I've fiddled with enough socks. I need a game plan here.
So I just go, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So
how many minutes are left in the class at this point?
You know when you don't even
you're like, I
this
don't
could
care.
be at another hour. I think there was like 20 minutes left.
Okay.
So I go to the bathroom, I shut the door, and I just fall on the floor.
Yeah.
Best feeling in my life.
Yeah.
Laying down on a cold stranger's bathroom floor. Nothing like it. I mean, I was at peace for the first time in my life, some would say. My whole life went flashing by me. I saw me as a child playing with butterflies.
Now imagine a D1 redhead saying, "Oh, do you feel like you're gonna pass out? Head towards the stage." In that exact moment. And you're like, all I want is a tile floor.
I'm lying there and I'm getting my breath. And in that moment, I know if I can get it together pretty quick, I still can get out of this without making a scene. Like,
why wouldn't you just say, guys, I'm gonna literally pass out?
Because that is such a great question. I could not admit that like I was falling apart.
Interesting.
And that's my childhood.
See, okay.
Because then I'm not a good person.
This is where we're different.
Yeah.
When something traumatic happens to us, you're like, no, it didn't. No one noticed it. I'll deal with it later. Where I'm like,
I'll deal with this in 10 years.
People should be arrested because I'm feeling attacked.
Well, it's funny. You're like, they're the problem. Where me, I'm like, I'm the problem.
Yeah,
and
I'm immediately like, you're the problem.
I'm the one who has an issue. So I'm laying down and then I realize like I can tell her I have my period. Like I start coming up with all these lies. Like God forbid I just say I got lightheaded in your class. I'm sorry. And I'm like, I have a reputation to uphold in this town. So I get up and I start washing my hands and I realize, wait, I feel okay. Like I think, you know how like
cold water actually on your wrist probably.
I also feel like I didn't go into a full panic attack. You know when you feel it coming on and you're like, not today, motherfucker.
Yes.
I've had that before where you feel it and then you go, I can get out of it now. Mm-hmm. And I wish I could give you guys good advice besides laying on the bathroom floor, but that's what did it for me.
Yeah.
Get back. Like nothing happened. Just kept going.
Wow, you just had like then you were just like dehydrated. You weren't like
I'm starving. I ate a French fry, came back in.
Wait, did you tell your mom this story?
No, I don't want her being worried about me.
Oh my God.
But she'll call me afterwards.
To hear it.
She'll call me afterwards and I would be like, Mom, that's why I have to eat 7 meals a day so I don't faint.
And that's why I don't go to Pilates anymore, you know?
But anyway.
Anywho.
Oh, wait, can we just...
You have something?
Well, I just want to talk about men.
Yeah. We built a whole career on it.
And I feel like this is one thing we haven't talked about men, which is hard to find, but their bathroom routines.
Their bathroom breaks.
Their bathroom breaks. Because I didn't realize this was a thing.
Yeah.
Some men are fast with it, but there is an epidemic out there when men take poops, they make it...
A ritual.
A ritual. They make it like main character energy. They take a whole business day.
They put it like on their calendar.
You like can't contact them during it.
And they also, they do this thing where they like slip away. Like,
yes.
You know, like they're like, I'll be right back. Like
Yep.
and you're like, okay.
And then 4 hours go by.
And you're like, wait, what happened in there?
And I feel like mothers probably deal with this where like you have kids running around and your husband disappears because he has to poop, which I'm gonna be honest.
I can't tell you the last time I took a regular
Healthy stool. How nice must it be?
It's so fucking easy being a man. Like they're regulated, their hormones are never going
I was like,
crazy.
but this is the thing. They're not like in my head. It's like, oh, they're taking like these huge, massive poops that take forever. I don't look.
They're on their phone.
They're
just
phone.
Getting away from.
Yeah. Which,
They're
yes, that's what I did
escaping.
during Pilates.
Yeah.
But men do it all the time. I even think like at work, like they're, first of all, they're getting paid more anyway. And then they're spending 2 hours in the bathroom at work.
Which I do commend anyone that can go to the bathroom in a public place. Like, talk about having a panic attack. I'll have to lay on the floor. Like, I remember growing up, even being in school, like I've went home sick before because I'm like, Mom, I really just have to go to the bathroom.
So I'm in a
and
lot.
I don't want to go at school.
I'm in a lot of public bathrooms.
Yeah.
Wait, I love that you had to go home or to pee.
There are so many times in high school, like that my mom would be at work and I would call my grandma and I'd be like, you have to call the school. And she'd be like, I'm not even your mom. And I'd be like, call now.
In my head, public bathrooms, like, that's where I go off. Like, I'm not disrespecting.
No, I get too, like, nervous.
I also feel like that's what bathrooms are for, and I have to, like, but also, I can't hold it in.
Yeah.
I can't be fake. Sorry, I can't be fake.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a real one. But I don't know. I feel like with the men with the bathroom, it's, they get respect when they, like, you give them respect.
It's like football Sundays.
Yes.
You're like, oh, sorry. I'm so
My mom had
so
to use
sorry.
the bathroom with the door open just in case a kid like wanted to jump off a table.
Right.
God forbid.
Literally. I couldn't even, as a child, I can't even remember my mom using the bathroom.
My mom wasn't allowed to use
I don't think she ever showered. I think for 14 years, the woman stayed unshowered and never peed.
My recent issue, because I have a lot of public, I'm always in airports, I'm at restaurant, whatever. I always run into a giggler in the bathroom.
Stop.
It happens every day, I would say.
Yeah.
And also I'm always talking, so everyone's like, we can hear you.
I was gonna say, you're always talking so people can recognize your voice. Where I feel like when I'm out, they're like, is it? And I'm like, yes.
And also if I'm with Des, he's like big and white haired, so he's like a shining light and everyone sees him. But like even yesterday at the Pilates class, I'm in the bathroom. Well, first of all, I can't find the bathroom. I'm like walking down the hallways and someone's like, hey, I'm a giggler. The bathroom's over here, you dumb fuck. Yeah. And I was like, I love you, thank you.
Did you tell her that you fainted in it?
That was pre-faint.
Got it.
Now that I think about it.
So when you went back into the room, did the pregnant instructor or the other girl taking the class be like, are you okay?
No, I didn't make eye contact. I just kept going.
Oh, so they had no idea.
No.
Okay.
Actually, it's funny. My memory, they probably were like, yeah, that girl had a full breakdown mid-class and then didn't say anything. But no, I go into the bathroom before the class and this giggler was like so nice. We were laughing, having fun. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go in the stall. And then we have to like use the bathroom next to each other. And obviously it's like pre-Pilates, you got to get stuff out. And I'm like, oh my God, am I ruining? Like, she thought I was cool. And then I like farted in the bathroom.
She's texting her friend. She was like, I just met Hannah and she's shitting next to me.
Everyone has if you have a bathroom story with me, I don't know. I think it's a beautiful connection.
Wait, I was just looking at our notes and sometimes like Grace will write notes too. Like, oh, this was like funny. I saw it. Like, you guys should talk about it. But she wrote a note and I'm like, worried.
I was writing in Grace's notes.
Oh, because I was like, this is so not Grace. She wrote, when people mistreat you, it's because they think you're better than them and they want to bring you down to their level. No matter how much status or power they have, they are insecure. Like, Grace, are you going through something? I literally read it and I was like,
Grace would never. First of all, Grace doesn't care what other people think about her. Grace
at all.
That was our mental health moment.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it, but what a word salad. Because I almost texted Grace this morning like, hey, is everything good at home?
No, it was, if people mistreat you, no matter seriously. Yes. But when you're treated bad, you sometimes don't realize that it is just them projecting on you. But then, when you're treated bad by like a boss or someone who's like considered, higher status or cooler, like in high school, someone who thinks they're cool is mean to you. And you actually realize it's because they see something in you that you don't see in yourself and they're insecure and they want to bring you down. And that's honestly the biggest compliment ever. And now that I think every time I felt someone was mean to me, I'm like, that was a compliment.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Like if no one's mean to you, like you're not doing enough.
Yeah. If no one's mean to you, it sounds like you're being mean to people.
Oh,
you're the meanie.
You're the meanie.
I saw a quote that was like, I don't think I'm better than you. You think I'm better than you. And that's why you hate everything I do. And that I was like, oh my God, yes.
Oh my God. Well, also at the end of the day, most people aren't fucking thinking about you. So everyone needs to not in general. But I'm saying, like,
what?
If you're obsessed with other people, how they think about you, it's like they're worrying about themselves.
Actually, not to bring it back to Pilates. But whenever I do go to a Pilates class, like, or any workout class, or like just the gym, I'm like going in, I'm like, oh my God, everyone's looking at me because I'm doing it wrong, or like everyone is so like judging me or whatever, but they're not, because everyone's thinking about themselves.
Exactly.
And it's like, no one's thinking about me because I'm thinking about me.
Exactly. And our last mental health moment of the day, which Grace actually did write, Chelsea Handler. Oh no, I had another one I added.
Why are you writing under Grace? Like,
well, Grace wrote something kind of inspirational, and then I wanted to keep it all together. Look, don't worry about my methods. Okay. The methods to my madness. This is a real mic drop.
Okay.
How can it be unrealistic if other people have it?
I reposted that on TikTok.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so you actually wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote it.
The last one, shout out to Chelsea Handler, who just... What?
That just made me think of like, that's why you like saying, oh, I read the book, because it feels like you wrote it. Like, you're like, you wouldn't get it because you haven't read this masterpiece. You've only experienced the movie.
I wrote it with the author. It was a co-wrote.
Yeah, it feels like
it was a collab.
I was asked like what I wanted to put in.
You're like, I'm the only person that's ever read this book.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
Chelsea said, we neglect to reflect about how far we've come. Don't forget your younger self is always with you. So that's just a cute moment.
Also, I think the world isn't giving enough credit to now only women host award shows.
Yeah, because we are socially aware and we know how to like be funny without like hurting people.
Yes.
Because we have empathy.
I can't wait to watch Nikki Glaser do Golden Globes again.
Yeah. Chelsea can do it in her sleep. Nikki can do it in her sleep. It's true.
I'm so anxious to see who they get for the Oscars. Because I also feel like no one is even like, I haven't seen any articles or headlines or anything about how like women are dominating hosting award
I would
shows.
say Amy Poehler, except Amy's too
Like,
busy. Like Amy doesn't want to.
People still
Probably.
talk about Amy Poehler and Tina Fey
I know.
hosting or presenting.
See, they're exhausted. They're like, we can't do this all the time. But you know what I also don't like? The Oscars is a man. They get a man for the Oscars and the two smallest award shows they give to the women.
Oh, I never thought of that. Because like the last guy I can think of hosting the Oscars.
Conan, last Oscars.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
We were
Did
busy.
he do a good job?
We were busy during that week. I think Conan's likable. Like Conan's fine. He
I feel
wasn't
like
doing
the
stand
last
up.
time a guy hosted it when I was like, he was funny, was like Ricky Gervais.
They loved
And they like would never have him back.
they like Jimmy Kimmel. They like Trevor Noah. But
Sorry, did I black out? When the hell did Trevor Noah host the Oscars? I don't remember that at all.
there was a time where he hosted like every award show. He was like the guy. But by the way, hosting an award show
I couldn't imagine.
is very difficult. I think Chelsea's so good at it because she knows everyone for so long. Like,
Yeah.
So it's so much easier saying a joke to your friend
Yeah.
than a joke to someone who you're literally like, I can't believe I'm making eye contact with this person.
I
right
just
now.
think it's funny that like when the men do host, it's like, oh my God, Kevin Hart's hosting. Oh my God, Kevin Hart said no to hosting. And like it's never like a big deal.
Yeah.
About like people I really feel like didn't make a big enough deal that it was Nikki's first time ever hosting an award show.
Yeah, and she
crushed it.
Yeah.
Like if that was a guy, they'd be like, he is just the best host
The
of
best
all
stand-up of all time.
It's like, okay.
Have you seen the Cher interview?
And
I
now
love how
we've said
she
it.
comes out of nowhere
And now
and
we've said it.
and just lays down the law. I'm obsessed with her.
If you haven't seen the clip, Cher's on the, what is the name of Dax? Armchair Expert. On Dax Shepard's podcast, which people love. He does have a great podcast.
Yeah.
He always has like good, interesting guests and stuff. And so Kristen Bell was on and Cher was on, and they were talking about like what a good relationship they have because they did like the movie Burlesque.
Oh, I
And then
forgot about
Dax
that.
asked Cher, who would be your dream guy for Kristen? Like, who do you think would be better suited with her?
Which is him basically saying, I know that you think
Yeah.
I'm not good enough for her.
And he did say, he was like, I know you think she could do better, which I don't disagree with, but who in your head would you like think? And Cher was like, I have no idea. Like, I have not thought of a specific person, but... And she goes, I trust Kristen so much that if she loves you, there must be something about you that I'm not seeing, which is
incredible.
if I was Dax, I would have been like, okay, and I gotta go.
Because she's basically saying, if you don't have the greatest dick alive, which you probably don't, you should not be with her. But also, I love that I feel like he was too scared to have her on alone. He needed to bring Kristen because she's like close with her.
Yeah.
To do a one-on-one.
No, I do think it, like, I feel like Kristen was like, oh, shoot. Like, is she gonna say an actual person? Like, you could tell that Kristen got like a little anxious, which like, obviously. And then when Cher said it, she like laughed and was like, that was great. And they were like, clip this.
This isn't directly pointed at Dax because we love men in the arts. But I just have to say a shout out in general for
Of all the men that have podcasts, I do enjoy like I've listened to his. I do enjoy his the most of. Sometimes it's like too guyish, and I'm almost like I don't even understand that reference. And like I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Philippians?
I'm like, okay, what is
Talk about air
Cialis?
conditioning. I almost stuck in a conversation where men were talking about air conditioning, and I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
You know what isn't talked about enough is that you can get like boner pills at like the gas station. Like, oh, okay, there's tax on tampons, but let's make sure you can get hard at 7-Eleven. That's inappropriate.
Yeah, one thing we need less of is hard men. If you're soft for a reason. That's the universe. Sorry, whatever happened to Darwinism? You think Darwinism wanted dick pills at 7-Eleven? No.
No, actually, guys say that like they're really dangerous. Like you should not take those because once I saw them and I was like, what is that?
What if I accidentally took it because I thought it was like for a UTI?
I don't think it would do anything.
We'll see.
We don't know.
We'll try it later. We'll keep you guys
Hannah
posted.
Paige
Paige
tried
anything?
Hannah and Paige try Cialis.
I was gonna say though, with men, older men who do plastic surgery, there's like another level of sickness to it when it comes out. Like it doesn't look good. Because I'm like, first of all, you don't even have societal standards making you have bad plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Like women who have bad plastic surgery, I'm like, let her live.
Yeah.
She's doing her best. When men get bad plastic surgery, I'm like, you didn't even need this and you fucked it up? How did we get here, bro? And some
Who
of
are
these,
you? Are you referring to anyone specific? Because I have one person in my head.
not kind of, there's just some guys who are older and looking funky. Like they haven't figured it out yet.
Like
And,
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Like I feel like he did something, and I'm like they messed it up a little. There's something slightly off.
As someone who loves the look of an older man,
Yeah.
I want to see those wrinkles. I want to see the pain you've been through in your life.
No, Bradley
I want you
Cooper's
to
been
look
hot for like
tired.
30 years. He's so like.
But yeah, Bradley would be so hot as an older, chiseled, tired man.
Yeah, like I would say like.
You don't need to be fresh faced at 62.
No.
Especially as a man. If you're fresh faced at 62, you didn't work.
No.
I want some grays.
I want salt and pepper hair.
I want you to walk kind of slower.
Yes, I want you to have like a limp because you need a hip replacement. I want you to not be that quick so I can get away. I need to.
Someone said flirting in your 30s is like, so is your lower back okay?
Wait, people don't talk about how intimate it is. Being like, where's your pain? Do you have sciatica yet?
How's your L4?
Wait, what is up with men loving sciatica?
It's
I feel like that's like a word they learned and they just have been running with it.
it's like crypto.
No, because
It's the body version
I
of crypto.
have not heard the word sciatica ever in my life. And I feel like in the past 2 years, I've had multiple men that I don't even really know that they're like, my sciatica. And I'm
Exactly.
like, what is that?
Also, when you're like younger, you remember Ariana Grande? I almost said Ariana.
But did you see
Ariana.
she dyed her hair brown?
Thank God.
Yep.
But Ariana said, you know, you got me walking side to side. So when you're younger, if anything feels anything after, you're like, ooh, he blew my brains out. Where now it's like my lower back's always gonna
That's
hurt.
what that means?
Yeah, he's got me walking side to side. What did you think it meant?
I'd have no idea.
Like-
I thought it just rhymed. Like,
Side to side.
no, I thought
Side
it just,
rhymes with
went
side.
with whatever the line
Yeah.
was. I don't like to look into the lyrics really. Because
mean,
I
thank
feel like
God
that's
we
a
didn't.
personal thing for them.
Thank God we didn't. The stuff that we were singing when we were 9 years old.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of the New Year's stuff?
Do you know that this is the first year I didn't? And I was home. Like I didn't go out this year for New Year's. And it was the first time I didn't watch any New Year's Eve like
Why do you think?
oh my gosh.
And how does that make you
yeah,
feel?
why do I think? I think I think it's for older people. And I do feel like traditional like TV
Mm-hmm.
like here's a great example. If Netflix had one,
Yes.
like if Netflix had a New Year's Eve thing and it was like a bunch of celebrities
Mm-hmm.
that I know who they are and they're famous right now currently, I probably would have watched it. But sometimes like traditional news places that do like a New Year's Eve thing every year, they have so many rules because it's like, yeah, this is network TV. Like you
Yeah.
can't say that. There could be kids watching or like we have laws and stuff like that. So it's just like not as unhinged as I feel like it could be.
I like to play, there's like the CNN one, there's the CBS and then ABC or something. I don't know. But and anyone would go to a commercial, then I go to the other one. And then it was like that one's in a commercial. And then I was like,
I do like thinking that like
whiplash.
secretly Ryan Seacrest and Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper are like in a group chat like the day before New Year's Eve, like you're going down. Like, you know, like I do like to think that there's some type of rivalry.
It's funny because they are filming right next to each other, right? They're in Times Square. I think also booking the gig.
They're probably... Now that I think about it, there's just so many studios. Yeah. They're probably in this. Are they in the same building? They could be.
See, that's the reality TV I want to watch. But I feel like also it's a hard gig to book, like, because who wants to be performing
on New Year's Eve?
On New Year's Eve in the freezing cold in Times Square. Like, and they rip people apart if they lip sync and if they don't lip sync.
Okay, I have a really hot take that is probably gonna be rude. Mm-hmm. If you go to Times Square and you're not hosting the New Year's Eve show, you're there as a patron of the Times Square New Year's Eve, you should not be allowed to vote.
Paige.
Because in what world do you have the same common sense or reasoning as the rest of America?
Paige DeSorbo. Those are the people I was talking about last episode, which you guys can listen to if you haven't, on Monday, about some people just enjoy
what
events
wearing a diaper. I mean, what the fuck was that?
Imagine like being so excited to be like, I'm gonna go to Times Square for New Year's and stand there. It's gonna be awesome. Like, I wish I could get a high from that. These people are jacked up. Like, it brings some joy.
No, there's something amiss going on there.
You think they're AI?
Yeah, there's something weird happening. You're telling me there's that many people that electively, it's fucking freezing. And you can't, once you leave, you can't come back. So you're not only signing up for it to be freezing for hours, but you're also going to give yourself a UTI.
100%. They're just spreading like.
No, they literally interviewed the front row and they were like, I've been here and I'm wearing a diaper. And the one guy was like, I'm wearing a pad. And everyone in the comments was like,
you don't have to.
No, that's not, you've peed your pants.
Yeah.
Like no pad in the world is soaking up you peeing your pants.
Not to be like an annoying New Yorker, but I used to live, don't be jealous, right by Times Square in Hell's Kitchen. And at one point, like I had to get to my place and they were like, you can't go because it was like the day. And I was like, no, I live there. And they're like, you can't cross this. And I'm like, I can't get to my house. And it was like, took like 30 minutes of talking to different cops to try to get to my apartment because my ID said like an old apartment from the year before. And it was, I like couldn't get home.
Don't get me started on the parades in New York City. The amount of times I've been like, but I live here. And they're like, no.
Also, I had a epiphany the other day that sometimes I'm annoying. I think it's like in your 30s, you start realizing like.
In what context?
Just like you have flaws and that's okay. I think your 20s, you're trying to be perfect.
Yeah.
Then you
and be like, I don't have any
flaws. Then you're trying to like hide your flaws.
Yes.
Then by your 30s, you're like, yeah, that's me. Like, I'm so annoying about being from New York. Like, I was talking to someone the other day and I could just hear myself talking and I was like, shut up. Like, I just got my driver's license. Like, I can't function anywhere but New York.
Yeah.
And like, just like normalizing being like, oh, that's an annoying side of me that like, we'll work on.
That like New York is your personality.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what's like the most annoying thing I've done recently that I've like clocked. Like, wow, that's annoying as fuck.
I feel like in your 20s, you ignore it, where your 30s, you're more open to.
Yes.
To reflect. Because you're like, I'm evolving.
There's so many more times in my 30s that in my head I've been like, I handled that wrong. That was on me.
And that's maturity,
and that was a bitchy thing to say. Or like, that was just like a rude thing to do. Where in my 20s, I'd be like, get over it.
Can I just say something though? Like, I know we joke that you're mean and rude to everyone. You've never been rude to me.
No, it's kind of like a persona that like, well, you want to know what?
You've never even got mad at me before.
No.
And you're always like, oh, I got mad about this. You've never gotten like mad.
Yeah, because I love you.
Okay. You're like, you get away with so much.
Wait, oh my God, I didn't even bring this is so long ago and I forgot to bring it up on the pod.
What?
So a couple weeks ago, there was, you know when randomly on TikTok, everyone was getting like videos that like, they were like, I saw this last week. Or like, I saw this last month. or whatever.
That happens all the time.
I was going through that, and there was a TikTok that I had seen before, and I must have seen it in like the middle of the night because I didn't comment on it, and I like wanted to. This girl made this TikTok, and she was like, it's just like very obvious that Paige loves Hannah so much more than Hannah loves Paige. And like, she wasn't even being like mean in it. And she was like, this is why I think this. Like, I just don't think. And she goes like all these explanations. And
wait, what did she say? I want to know.
I have to find it, but
They're like, the way Hannah looks at Paige sometimes.
And I commented, and I was like, that fucking bitch.
Also, you're like, yeah.
But no, people like don't think that we would be friends because we're so different. But what people don't realize is that I don't feel comfortable
with people like you.
And that's exactly it. I'm like,
I don't feel safe.
sketchy. Don't trust her.
When I
Is that
see
a ballet
someone
Don't trust
when
her.
I see someone who moves like me, you go, I don't need that energy in my life.
No, but I think it's a self-awareness thing where I'm like, I'm annoying about certain things that I should not be annoying about, like clothes and shoes, and like I have to. Where you don't care about that stuff, so it's like almost like an escape of my own brain to be with you.
That's why we're with men, because occasionally you have something that's like pissing you off, and then you say it to them, and their perspective helps us.
Yeah,
like we need that occasionally. But also with you, there was a second where I'm like, why does she like me? And then I met one of like your old childhood friends who's like just like me too. You like to surround yourself with like people who don't take themselves too seriously. Your brother is also like me.
Who did you meet of my childhood friends?
Stephanie.
Oh yeah.
Like she's like loud, outgoing,
yeah, she's a
cool.
personality.
Like she's personality.
Yeah.
It's not like all your friends are a type of way, and I'm like a cold sore. Except that one dinner you brought me to, and I was like,
if anything, I really don't have any. I would say the closest girlfriend that I have that is like exactly like me. No, I don't have any.
Do you know what's so funny too? All my friends growing up were always like the pretty girly, like hot girl, and I would like live vicariously through all her like boy stories because I was scared.
Do you know that growing up, my best friend from literally kindergarten to college, literally my whole life, she was like number one on the softball team, number one on the basketball team, and I was just like, yeah, she's a fucking athlete.
And you love that about her, and you weren't competing.
Yeah, because I was like, oh my God, look at her go. Where she didn't give a shit about.
Can I tell you my best friend in high school? Well, I got to high school in junior year, halfway through junior year, because I transferred from a tennis academy. So middle junior year, I show up to Beacon High School, raise my hand in a class, like crazy behavior. And after the class, the most beautiful girl in the class, like high cheekbones, blue eyes, comes up to me and she's just like, you don't have anywhere to go to lunch with, do you? And you go out to lunch at Beacon, like it's like cool, like it's a whole thing. And I was like, no. She takes me out to lunch. Immediately, I'm like, you're my favorite person in the world. That's the nice thing ever. And then fast forward a couple months later, she pulls out a cigarette and starts smoking. You remember?
Yes.
And I literally take her cigarette and I throw it out. And it's literally so me and you, because she was just like a bad girl. And she's like, oh, this guy, whatever. And I'm like, get the cigarette, you're going to die. And she's like, oh, like we're so different, but like we just loved each other. And she'd be waiting at my locker every day.
My favorite moment is just like watching you try and smoke weed.
Wait, can I tell a story that I don't think we ever told that happened on reality TV? Me smoking weed. Everyone had like, there was a weed pen going around at one point.
Yes, it was mine.
Yeah.
It wasn't going around. I was just hitting it.
And we, for some reason, were like hiding in a closet.
Yep, it was me, you, and Amanda. You had just come home from somewhere,
And something bad
and me and
had
Amanda
happened.
were in the closet.
Something like I was really
You were
upset. And I remember you being like, Hannah, just hit this.
Yeah, just hit the. You'll be
So
fine.
then I'm like, okay, fine. And I'm so dramatic about it. Like I'm about to do heroin for the first time. I put it up to my mouth. No idea what to do. No idea what to do. Not doing it right.
Even suck in.
Don't even know how to do it. Was trying to do it. Then a guy I'd been talking to comes by, sees me holding it, gets mad at me for smoking weed. I then go, I don't know how to smoke weed. I didn't know what I was doing. We get into a whole thing. He's mad at me. You guys are laughing.
Wait, I forgot about that.
No, I got in like huge trouble.
I forgot about that second part. I literally like stopped remembering.
I was like, I don't even know how to inhale. And he's like, how do you not know how to inhale? I'm like, I'm really dumb and scared and I don't know what's happening.
Wait, I forgot about that. I think that was the day that I was like, he's a loser.
Also, I was like, I didn't even.
I was like, we're 25. We're gonna hit the weed pen. You fucking narc. Like, that was wild behavior on his part. I was like,
Also,
literally,
like-
get out of my face. Wow, that was a trip down memory lane.
That
I didn't
was.
expect.
I want to make one quick announcement too.
Yeah.
I posted my nail situation. I got my nails done. I got my first Russian manicure.
Do you love?
I want to say, these women
Yeah.
are scientists.
Yeah. I haven't gotten one yet, and everyone says once you get one, you'll never go back.
She did nip one of my cuticles, and she hit an artery for
Yeah.
sure.
You like bled a little.
Yeah, I bled a little, and it's kind of hurting. And if it gets infected, you could die. But besides that, I feel very.
Wait, do you want to know what's crazy? Is like, that's true.
No, my friend told me a story of a girl who had to go to the hospital because of a manicure.
No, people have gotten their fucking feet chopped off because of like,
A pedicure gone awry?
yeah, like like you become like septic.
Yeah, someone had to like miss a wedding because of it, which honestly, great idea.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But when I broke my nail, and the way they create a new nail based off of just the like clay is
Yeah.
3D printing.
Yeah.
And it's just a lady with a
Like a
with a
Q-tip.
stick, like a literal wooden stick. I'm like, how did you create a whole new nail bed? Like, it's incredible the work that they've done.
Yeah, it is.
And I just want to raise awareness for like,
Do you want to, every time I get my nails done, I think this is because I have anxiety that I randomly will just like shake. It's not good. But like if I have to do something with my hands, like I'm gonna shake a little. And
well,
so
it's the Diet Coke just raging through your veins. You're like,
I'm drugged out. Okay, I'm figuring it out. No, so I always think when I'm getting my nails done, when they're painting, I'm like, every time I'm like, I would have fucked that up right there at that part. I would have fucked that up too. Like, it's so
They're
crazy how they can do it.
artisans. My final thought, which is a meme that I saw that made me laugh really hard, so I want to say it out loud to the gigglers. Someone wrote, does Ben Affleck only know 2 women?
Wait, this is so bad because I am a fan of Ana de Armas. I think she's stunning. I think she's a good actress. Like, this is so mean. Oh my God, I'm trying to be self-aware, but like, this is mean. Whenever I can't do something or I think like, I'm gonna be bad at that or like, I've never tried that before, like, it's probably not my hidden talent. I always think, if Ana de Armas can be Marilyn Monroe, I can do anything.
Mental health moment of the year.
Like,
No, that's so
it's
true.
so valid.
Blonde doesn't go with her.
And
her
usually I don't think about bad movies years later. For whatever reason, that movie really stuck in my brain. I think because do you want to know why? As I was watching it, it was going through a man's phone. So there's so much lore there. But I think about it all the time. I go, Ana de Armas, I could do this.
And that's what we're gonna leave you guys with. I hope you enjoyed our
Second episode.
We doubled up, double Oreo this
We're
week.
gonna be different. Like some days we're gonna do like one topic. Like we're gonna have gigglers write in like you have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Like things that we didn't touch on. Sometimes we might have a guest. Sometimes I might not show up. You know, different stuff could happen.
We're free falling. We
We're
love you guys
excited.
so much, and thank you for giggling. Bye.